Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good night. I'm Kane Finance, and in this video, we're going to take a stab at cryptocurrencies. Now, by the title of the video, this is going to be the 3 best cryptocurrencies in my opinion, and it's going to be not talking about Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's going to be these altcoins that don't really have a place in your Robinhood portfolio. So you're going to have to go to CoinDesk or any other coin database, crypto wallet, whatever. So this is all going to be about supply and demand, okay? So we're going to go over 3 of them, and we're going to start with AAVE coin. Now, AAVE truly doesn't matter how you say it, but what it is, it's decentralized finance protocol that allows people to lend and borrow crypto. Lenders can earn interest by depositing digital assets into specially created liquidity pools. Borrowers can then use their crypto as collateral and take out a flash loan using this liquidity. AAVE or AAVE means ghost in Finnish, was originally known as Etheland when it launched in November 2017, but rebranding to AAVE happened in September 2018. It just provides holders with discounted fees in the platform and then serves as a governance token. So right now it's sitting about $300 to $98 per coin. Can't even say per share now just because it's not really a share. So doing a little bit of an overview, over a year it's just sitting at a nice 57,000%, and that's not really why I chose AAVE, but it's a good thing to look at whenever you're looking at just growth and trusting your money in different cryptocurrencies. So one of the main things I want to look at is circulating supply. So it has about 16 million max supply, and it's circulating around 12 million. And just for reference, we can look at Bitcoin, and they have a 21 million max supply. So once Bitcoin or any coin hits their max supply, they're not making any more. So then it comes down to supply and really demand. So if there's a real big demand and no supply left, then price is going to start skyrocketing. And that's what we could be seeing for Bitcoin. It's going to take about 140 more years to mine the last Bitcoin. And so during that time, it's going to have its ups and downs, but it's going to find a new height, find a higher low, and find a higher height, find a higher low. And it's just going to keep going through that cycle. Yes, of course, we're going to have crashes and whatnot, but supply and demand is still there, so we will see an increase. So, yeah, we take it from 18 with Bitcoin, and then we go to about 12 million with AAVE. And so, since it is sitting around $300, it is honestly just a great beginner's cryptocurrency that's not super low, like pennies on the dollar. So you're not worried about, oh, this isn't going to get enough exposure and whatnot. But if we're looking at market cap, then let's see if I can fix that here. Yeah, they have about 3.6 billion market cap. And it's sitting at top 16 on top of coinmarketcap.com. So it's kind of in that top 25 running race to where it can be noticed. I mean, there's all these big names. Honestly, Dogecoin surpassed AAVE, but that's just because of that hype. Ooh, Dogecoin is on the run. Look at that. So the next coin that we're going to be talking about is going to be, let's go to my portfolio here, Compound. Now, Compound is very similar to AAVE, in the sense that it is that pool of fund. Let's just do a little search. Compound. So a little bit about it. Let's see. It's still another protocol, and it allows users to earn interest on the cryptocurrencies by depositing them into one of several pools, not just the large, like a huge large pool like AAVE, but it's several different pools supported by the platform. You get tokens in return for doing so, and you can earn interest on those, and you can also just deposit those tokens into another pool and earn interest off of those, but you don't get coins back. I mean, honestly, it's the same kind of concept that we're talking about. It's sitting at 333 US dollars per coin. And let's see, what is that market cap sitting at? Let's see if I can find it over here. Okay, 4.5 million circulating supply and 10 million in max supply. So it is less. That means it's gonna start rising faster than AAVE coin will be. So that's something to keep in mind. And for the whole year of compound coin, let's go to the year to date. Let's see, does it give me a percentage? It doesn't. Let me go over to Coinbase. Compound. Yeah, Coinbase should have it. 445%. I mean, it's also honestly pretty steady. Both of these coins were super steady. They're looking very similar to a normal stock. And there's great buying places where it just kind of dips down and finds a new high and finds a higher low, and all this is great. It was once, back in June, 381, but you know, it kind of dipped down and found its little resting spot, and then November 2nd-ish, it started to make a turn to go upwards, and so that's kind of where we're at right now. In November, it was like 87. Now it's 334. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna see that same little concept of just supply and demand. Once there's no more supply being created, and if there's enough demand, it'll keep going up. And if there's even more demand because of that, then it's just gonna continue to skyrocket. And the last one that I want to talk about is Stellar Lumens. So this is a very intermediate, like super cheap coin. It's sitting around 31 cents per little coin. So that's something that if you're kind of on a budget and you just really want to get started in cryptocurrency, that's what you can do. So let me see their max supply go down. So max supply for Stellar is 50 billion, and right now the circulating supply is 22 billion. So we can see that also continue to grow once it gets past 50% of circulating supply, according to max supply. We'll start seeing some nice growth during those times, and for year to date, it had that little run up and a bit of a plateau, and then it keeps going up from there. And for 1 year, it's gone up 407%. So that's something to look at, and just focusing more on supply and demand and not really the numbers, just these long holds is just kind of what you really should be looking at. But you know, that's just my opinion, entertainment purposes only. And that's pretty much the end of it. If you liked it, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, happy investing.